Have you ever been paralyzed by fear? Ever felt like a seemingly small thing has an unreasonable amount of control over your life? Fear is a universal experience. It's a primal instinct that, in its rawest form, is designed to keep us safe. But what happens when fear becomes more than just a fleeting feeling? What happens when it takes hold, becoming a constant, uninvited guest in our lives? You see, fear can be more than just a momentary sensation. It can morph into a phobia, an irrational, intense fear of something that poses little to no actual danger. It can be debilitating, hindering our ability to lead fulfilling lives. Many of us try to cope with this fear in various ways: avoidance, distraction, even trying to rationalize it. But these methods often fall short, leaving us feeling trapped by our own minds. But what if I told you there's a way to conquer your fears and phobias, to truly become fearless? Enter the NLP Rewind Technique, a tool designed to help you regain control over your fears. But first, let's take a brief detour. What is neuro-linguistic programming, or NLP? Well, it's a psychological approach that involves analyzing strategies used by successful individuals and applying them to reach a personal goal. It relates to the way we think, the way we feel, and the way we behave. Now, the Rewind Technique is a specific NLP method designed to address fears and phobias. Think of it as a mental movie where you're both the director and the protagonist. You're in control of the plot, the characters, and most importantly, the ending. The beauty of this technique lies in its simplicity and effectiveness. It doesn't require you to confront your fear head-on, rather it's about changing your perspective towards it. So how does this technique work? Let me explain. The NLP Rewind Technique is a simple yet powerful method that you can use to tackle your fears. This technique involves a series of steps that help you dissociate from your fear, mentally rehearse a new response, and then test the effectiveness of this new approach. Let's begin. First, find a calm and safe environment where you can relax and focus. This could be a quiet room at home or a peaceful spot in nature. Make sure you won't be disturbed. Next, imagine yourself in a movie theater. You're about to watch a movie of the situation that triggers your fear. But here's the twist. You're not in the movie, you're in the audience. This is what we call dissociation. It allows you to observe the situation without being emotionally involved. Now start the movie. Watch the situation unfold from start to finish. Notice the colors, the sounds, the details. When the movie ends, freeze the final frame. Here comes the interesting part. Run the movie backwards, fast. See everything happening in reverse. The colors and sounds are all jumbled up, making the situation seem silly and less intimidating. Do this a few times. This process helps to disrupt the pattern of your fear response. After you've run the movie backwards a few times, bring the final frame back to the screen. This time, step into the movie. Experience the situation from this new perspective. Notice any changes in your feelings or reactions. Finally, it's time to test the results. Think about the real-life situation that triggers your fear. How do you feel now? If you notice a reduction in fear, congratulations. If not, don't worry. Just like any other skill, this technique requires practice. By following these steps, you can start to reduce the influence of your fears on your life. Remember, the goal is not to eliminate fear completely, but to manage it so that it doesn't hold you back. Be patient with yourself and remember that change takes time. So why should you give the NLP Rewind Technique a try? Let's delve into the benefits. Firstly, it's simple. No complex jargon, no intricate steps. Just a straightforward process that anyone can follow. Secondly, it's effective. This isn't just a temporary band-aid for your fears. It's a proven method to rewire your brain and alter your fear responses. And the best part, you can apply it yourself at your own pace, in your own comfort zone. To summarize, the NLP Rewind Technique is about identifying your fear, visualizing it, and then rewinding it in your mind, much like rewinding a movie. It's about changing your perspective, altering your responses, and ultimately conquering your phobias. By conquering your fears with the NLP Rewind technique, you can start to live a more fearless, fulfilling life. And remember, the power to change lies within you.